See the third case study. See, all the 2014 case studies are 20 marks, and see the third case study. Again, we'll see a very interesting fact in this. Third case study, you see that he's explained you who you are. In the second case study, you are a civil service aspirant. In the third case study, suddenly you are becoming a honest officer. What do you mean by non-nonsense honest officer? It means that a person, a honest officer with sense. You are a honest officer. So be very clear. So now don't say that you are a honest officer. Already the question is clearly saying that you are a honest officer. Now you have been transferred. See, you have been transferred to a remote district. Why? No problem. Everywhere, wherever you have been posted, you can perform your duty. You can perform more duty there. So you have been transferred to a remote district. Now be very clear. You are a senior officer because you are heading a department. You are a honest officer, but not a new officer. Means if you have to head the department, you are little senior. That is, now see the specialty of this. See, the situation is very important. You are being transferred to a department that is notorious for its inefficiency and carelessness. So this department is not at all serving the people. Be very clear. In the case study, see your responsibility as the head of the department. Once you join this department, what will happen to your responsibility? Now what is? The department is inefficient. Okay. So and you are the head of the department. You have been transferred. And what is the specialty about you? You are honest. But the majority, the department members are not like that. Not everyone will see it. You find that, see, actually, this is a very interesting thing. We need to give a long-term solution. Is there a problem in this question? Is there any problem? Yes. Now we need to find out, we need to get a long-term solution to this problem. Now there are simple method of getting long-term solution. If you want to get a long-term solution, see, every problem will have lot of reasons. But when you try to solve a problem, try to find out the root cause of that problem. Every problem will have the root cause. If you are not addressing the root cause, you cannot solve that problem effectively. Root cause of the problem. Now here in this case, so every case study you approach in this way when you go for long-term solution. In this case study, it is mentioned the main cause. The main cause of the poor state of affairs is the indiscipline of a section of employees. This word is very important. Not all employees are indisciplined. Section. Be very clear. Like in our last case study when I discussed, half of the upper caste. You remember that? So see, you have to see these words. The major cause of this department being notorious is mainly because of indiscipline of a section of employees, not the entire department employees are indisciplined. A section of employees. So they are the root cause of the problem. Now what they do? They do not work. Now they are the biggest problem. In any organization, people who don't work will become the biggest headache for the department. And the very interesting thing is that they do not work themselves and also disrupt the working of others. So this is the issue. Why the department is inefficient? because a certain section of employees, they don't do their work and ensure that others also don't do that. They disrupt their work. So this is the reason for the problem with this department. So it's been clearly mentioned. We need to address it. We need to, so to get a long-term solution, we need to address this root cause. Now you first want the troublemakers to mend their ways or else face disciplinary action. So you want them first. Then you said that if you are not changing, I will take actions against you. But the warning had little effect. Warning had little effect. You issued a show cause notice to the ringleaders of this section of employees, to the main people. Then once you issued a show cause notice as a retaliatory measure, what they have done? These troublemakers instigated a woman employee amongst them. So this woman is also a part of this problem, because she also a member of this section of employees who is a problem. To file a complaint of sexual harassment against you, with the Women's Commission. So the complaint is, so you understood the issue. So it's happening in India, okay? It's happening, don't laugh. See, in 2013 case study, it's different. Okay, so here lies, see, very interesting, see, now it comes to a different angle. You are a honest officer, it's not about corruption here. More than corruption, the problem is about the behavior of certain section of employees who don't want to work, who don't want others also to work, and in that scenario, you take action against those people, especially to the ringleaders, then as a retaliatory measure, they complained a sexual harassment case against you. Then, see that thing, the commission is asking for your explanation. Now what is happening? You have become famous. You have become famous for doing anything wrong. The matter is also publicized in the media to embarrass you further. So already media, you know it. Media has given you a good coverage also. Then some of the options to handle situation could be follows. Now they are giving you options. That is UPSC itself giving you 3 options. And we'll see that option. And then they are asking suggest any other possible option. I'll discuss what is that option. Evaluate all of them, including the option which you are given, and suggest. See, if you evaluate, you will get the best course of action, giving you your reasons for it. 250 words, 20 marks. Now, before going to see the options and their analysis, now think about the conclusion. Think about the long-term solution. Think about your responsibility. So you have been harassed. Your name means a complaint has gone to Women's Commission. Media has covered that issue. They are not explaining what is your situation clearly. Now you have certain options available to you. So before going to that option, my question is, what is this problem all about? Is it about you or is it about the department? It is about the department. Get to the point. The larger course, look into the larger course. Think out in a larger way. Who are you? Who are you? You are the head of the department. It's a government department. So if it is a government department, the department have to perform so many functions. Think about this department as agriculture department. Or think about this department as an education department. or public works department. Now, whatever this department is, it is inefficient. It means that it is not serving any cost to the people. That is the biggest problem. And what is the reason for it? Because of a section of employees' behavior is the reason for it. Now my question is, before taking any step, what is the long-term solution to this problem? What is your answer to this problem, long-term solution? Solution is, don't give over importance to you. Give importance to the department. The importance is that you will ensure the department will function efficiently. That is your long-term solution. You will ensure, see, department is primary, you are secondary. That way you have to answer. You will ensure department function efficiently and effectively. How can you ensure that? By removing or by dismissing this section of employees. How can you do that? How can you do that? And how will you, so that you need to ensure, because for that to happen you require other stakeholders. So it is you as the head of the department, a section of employees who are criminals, who are the real cause of the problem. There are other people, other employees in your department, your seniors, your head, then respective other. If you can do it, you can also use media. If they can use the media, you can use media. NGOs. Then the conduct rules or laws related with the functioning of the department. So first thing is that you need to prove that the department is not functioning efficiently by showing the data. You get in the point there? You have to first ensure that the department performs efficiently. You have to, before you were there, show the performance of the department. How you can perform? What work the department have done? Obviously the department have to perform so many work, and it's very clear, since it is inefficient, they are not done any work. Highlight this to the media about the functioning of the department, and also use some good NGOs to show that the department is not performing its duties. Second, take action against those people using the departmental laws or the government laws to take action against them. Continue with that, and also inform your seniors or inform your superiors regarding the issue and move in that way. So what you can do, see, now also you are the head of the department. You can ensure at least you can suspend these employees. You cannot dismiss them at the first hand. Suspend them so that the troublemakers is not there in the department, and then ensure that the department functions efficiently with the rest of the employees by you in the limelight. Started delivering your services, and let the functions you are performing is being highlighted in the media with the support of the media and with the support of the NGO. So you have ensured first, so you are not come to the first, you have ensured that the department, see, you are ensured your responsibility. So be very clear about your responsibility. As the head of the department, your responsibility is the department have to function efficiently. That you have been taken care of. Then, to the root cause, a temporary measure have been taken. What is that? Suspended them. Then, bring maximum evidence to prove that they are the real culprit, and take action against them. So that it means that you are ensured that your responsibility is being performed. You are ensured that some sort of solution have been ensured, that the people who have created a problem have been suspended or been investigation is been moved on. Now comes to you. You are innocent, nothing to worry. Be very clear, be courageous. If truth is upon you, you can face anyone. If you are corrupt, if you are wrong, then is the problem. If truth is behind you, your intention is good, you are honest, already question is saying that, you can prove that it is a fake complaint, it's a false complaint. You need to be courageous enough to prove it. You need to be courageous enough to prove it. Now the question is, if she has gone to the Women's Commission. She has gone to the Women's Commission. There are certain options to you. You can go there and tell your reasons behind this false complaint. You can go there and give your versions. You can also inform the media. So already before informing the media about you have what you have done? You are informed about the media, about the functioning of the department. Now media people will also be ethical, media people will be there, unethical will also be there. Those who are sensational news makers, they just want a news only. They will not go for the truth behind it. But you can't say every media is like that. Now you have to prove yourself, you are not wrong. And for that to happen, you already taken a stand. You have shown that the department which you had taken charge was inefficient, but after taking action by removing the major irritants, the department started functioning properly and it started making impact to the people or to the clients or the area where it is being concerned, and that has already been highlighted by the media and NGO. And you can also show that the people who were the real cause of this functioning of the department, in that this woman is also involved. So again, for that you require this employee support to prove your case. You're getting the point? To prove your case, you require other section of the people whom they know it, because they were not allowing, they will not work, they will also not allow these people to work. It's a proof. It's a proof that because they ensure that they will also not work. And they also know that it's because of that, since your department started functioning properly, then and action is being taken against them, then you can go and inform the commission, you can give the explanation to the commission and you can come out of it. You can file a case against the media who have embraced you. And come to the thing is that you have to be, this stand you need to be always take in mind. Once you take this stand, you will always think in the correct manner. You need to be very clear about your responsibility. You need to be clear about how you are going to solve the problem. It's not about you first. It's about your job first. To perform, you give primary importance to your duties. The primary importance to the work you are performing. Rest is secondary. About you, because you have not done anything wrong, you can prove it. If you done any wrong, then comes the problem. So for an ethical person, for a honest officer, there is nothing to worry. He may find things difficult in the initial stage, but you can't compromise here. Because if you compromise, you can't perform your responsibility, you can't find a long-term solution. Then you have become ineffective. There is no point saying that you are an honest officer. You have to be honest also, you have to be effective also. Then only the people will benefit, then only the nation will benefit. If you are an ineffective and inefficient officer and saying that I am not corrupt, country don't want you. You need to be honest, you need to be ethical, and also you need to ensure that the duties assigned to you is being performed effectively. Then only you are being considered as a good civil servant. That have to be taken into picture. Now you see the 3 options given by the UPSC. First option is give your explanation to the commission. Give your explanation to the commission. That is nothing wrong in it. But going soft on the disciplinary action, is it correct? Is it a correct? No. Evaluate that point. That you need to first decide. Is it correct or not? You had already decided. That's wrong. You can't go soft, because if you go soft on these people, the problem will not be solved. The problem, because then they think that, oh, we have won it. The problem will not be solved, so we can't go soft. Rather you will continue with the same vigor, you will continue disciplinary action against them. Second, ignore the commission. You can't do that, because National Commission for Women is a statutory body. It is mainly it has its own responsibility, or it has its own duties. So you can't ignore the commission. You need to give explanation to the commission. You can't ignore it, and proceed firmly with the disciplinary action. So that you need to do, but you can't ignore the commission. So the second is also having some problem. Third, brief your higher ups. Obviously you have to brief your higher ups. Seek direction from them, then act accordingly. Now here, the problem with this option is, you are waiting for their directions and act accordingly means you don't have your own decision. And if they ask you to tell, go soft, then will you act accordingly? Then again it's a problem. So here, you can brief them, you can seek direction, but when I act, my action will be, whatever it is to proceed firmly with the disciplinary action. You getting the point? You can't say that, see, generally senior higher ups advice is being followed without any change. But if they ask you to go soft or not to go take action against them, that you can't accept. So you may inform them. So what is your option? Your option is, give explanation to the commission. That is your option. Inform the higher ups and proceed firmly with the disciplinary action. That is your action, and tell the benefit of all these actions. And then you come to a conclusion. Your conclusion is by removing the real culprit and ensuring the department started functioning efficiently, you have ensured that the departmental responsibilities have been performed, and thereby the public have benefited from the department, that have made you happy, or that is your conclusion. You need to show the impact of your solution. The impact is, the department started functioning efficiently and the public is happy with it. The people is happy with your department as you as the head of them, and for that reason you can also be happy. This approach you need to follow when you deal with case studies. So this is helping you a lot. This strategy is helping you a lot when you deal with the case study, because you can decide what stand I should take in every cases. Because once you are aware of your responsibility, whatever happens, you have to perform it at any cost. And since you know that this is the long-term solution, you can't compromise. You can't go soft. You need to show courage. So in both the case study, indirectly you are showing a very important personality. Your courage. Or means your power to withstand a tough situation. It's a very tough situation, because it's a very embarrassing situation. Because normally what will happen, everybody, even if you don't do anything wrong also, people first believe. That's I'm not going to that part. Everybody first believe it. But you have withstand it, you have proven it, and you have ensured that the department functioned in a better way. And this happens in India. Along with there is a lot of cases in which the law have been misused. Take the case of Domestic Violence Act. See, these acts are good, but there is again a minority who misuses this law. So there has to be, that's the reason why in Supreme Court itself have ensured that when you take action against these acts, ensure that a proper investigation has been taken, so that the innocent is not being harassed by these good laws. They are good laws, but it can be misused. We need to ensure that the misuse of these laws are less. Okay, so this stand you need to take in these type of case studies. Do the same approach, but again I'm telling you, write it, otherwise you'll not benefit.